Mr. Bond, learning art with Mr. Bond. Art is what we're going to make. Don't worry about making a mistake. Just do your best. Don't worry, there won't be a test. Learning art with Mr. Bond. Learning art with Mr. Bond. Hello, this is Mr. Bond. Welcome to Learning Art with Mr. Bond. Hello, this is Mr. Bond, and this is Learning Art with Mr. Bond. Today we are learning about line. If I take my tool, whether it's a crayon, pencil, chalk, brush, or paint, or anything else, if I take and I make a point and I continue that point forward, I create a line. When you go side to side, that's a horizontal line. Horizontal lines go side to side. The next line would be a vertical line. A vertical line goes up and down. We also have diagonal lines that go side to side. We have zigzag lines, zigzag like that. And we have wavy lines, curved lines. And if we start in the middle and we slowly go around that until we get to the outside, that's a spiral line. We also have a dotted line, which you make by doing dots like this: dot, 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 and dot. And we also have dash lines that go like this: dash, 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 dash. So let's go over our lines. Horizontal line is side to side. Vertical lines are up and down. Diagonal lines are from the top side to the bottom side that goes across like that. It goes at an angle. We also have the wavy line, the zigzag line, the curved line, the spiral line, the dotted line, dot, 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 and the dash line, dash, 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 dash. Okay. Now I'm going to show you how to create 4 different pictures using different types of lines and colors. You will need either 4 papers that are similar in size, or you can take a big paper like this and fold it in half. Fold it half again. Where you make a book like this. Okay. First, we need to get our crayons. We are going to get our red crayon, our blue crayon, our yellow crayon. And if we take our red and blue and mix them together, we get purple. If we take our blue and our yellow and we mix it together, we get green. And if we take our yellow and our red and we mix it together, we get orange. And we need all 6 colors to create our book of pictures. Now, we are going to get our blue crayon. To our first page of our paper, and we're going to start from the middle, and we're going to go around to the outside, making a spiral line, and we're going to end it where it touches together. Then we are going to get another color. I think I would like to make or use green, so we are going to use a green crayon. And I'm going to start in the center, and I'm going to go around to the outside and connect it together so I have a green spiral. I'm going to get another color, which is purple, and I'm going to create another spiral line just like my blue and green spiral lines. So I have 3. 1, 2, 3. A blue, green, and purple. Now I'm going to get my orange crayon, and I'm going to make a vertical line. I will go next to it and make another vertical line and connect them together. What food am I making? You're right, it's a lollipop. Now I'm going to make another one. So I'm going to go to my green spiral line, and I'm going to draw an orange vertical line that goes straight down, up and down, and I'm going to make another one that goes up and down, and then I'm going to connect them with a small horizontal line, so I have 2 lollipops. Now I'm going to go to my purple spiral, and I'm going to do the same thing. 1 orange vertical line, 2 orange vertical line, and connect it with a horizontal line. So now I have 1, 2, 3 lollipops. A blue one, green one, and purple one. Now, I know everybody likes lollipops, but draw something else that's even more fantastic, and that is cupcakes. We're going to grab our orange crayon, and we're going to draw near the bottom, so we're going to go to the bottom, and near the bottom we're going to draw a horizontal line like this. Now we will draw a diagonal side on one side like this, and a diagonal line on the other side. Then we're going to connect the 2 diagonal lines with a zigzag line. Zigzag, 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 zig. From each point of the zigzag line, the bottom points, we're going to draw a line down to the horizon line, or the horizontal line. Now it looks like a Reese's peanut butter cup. Now we want to put our frosting on. I would like to put some wavy frosting. I'm going to grab a red crayon, and I'm going to start on one side of the cup, and I'm going to make a wavy line that goes up a little bit, and then it's going to go down to the other side like this, so we have wavy ice cream. And you know what's great on cupcakes? Sprinkles. And I like the lawn sprinkles. So I'm going to get my purple crayon like this, and I'm going to make some dash lines to make the lawn sprinkles on my cupcake. Dash, 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 dash. And that's cupcake number 1. You know what's better than 1 cupcake? 2 cupcakes. So I'm going to go back to my orange crayon, and I'm going to go slightly above my first cupcake, and I'm going to draw a horizontal line side to side like so. Then draw a diagonal line on one side and a diagonal line on the other side. Connect them with a zigzag line. Draw my diagonal lines from each point of my zigzag line to the bottom of the cup of the cupcake. Now, I like wavy ice cream, but sometimes I like the smooth icing, or I said wavy ice cream. I meant the wavy frosting. And I like the smooth frosting sometimes. So I'm going to get a green crayon, draw a curved line from one side of the cupcake to the other side of the cupcake. So I have green smooth icing or frosting. I will also grab a blue crayon and draw some dotted lines for some round sprinkles on my cupcake. So I have 2 cupcakes. 1, 2. Now, you know what's better than 2 cupcakes? I know you're going to say 3 cupcakes, but no, we're going to make some ice cream. I would like to get my orange crayon, diagonal line, down to near the middle, to the bottom, and then I'm going to draw another diagonal line on the other side where they connect and they make the letter V. Then I will make a wavy line to the other. Now, I would like to make a waffle cone for my ice cream. So to get the style of the waffle cone, I need to make 1, 2, 3 diagonal lines that go one side, and I'm going to cross them with 1, 2, 3 diagonal lines that go to the other side. Therefore, now I have a waffle cone pattern. Now it's time for scoops of ice cream. One of the flavors of ice cream I like a lot is cherry ice cream. So I'm going to use my red crayon, and I'm going to draw a curved line from one side of my ice cream cone to the other for 1 scoop of ice cream. 1 scoop of cherry ice cream. You know what's better than 1 scoop of ice cream? 2 scoops of ice cream. Now, my wife, Mrs. Bond, she loves pistachio ice cream. So I'm going to get a green crayon and draw another curved line for 1 scoop of pistachio ice cream. So I have 2 scoops of ice cream. Now, 2 scoops of ice cream is really good. But you know what's better than 2 scoops of ice cream? 3 scoops of ice cream. And I'm going to use a blue crayon for another scoop of ice cream. Now, I know there's not too many blue ice creams, so it could be either blueberry flavor or it could be grape flavor or some other flavor that you use blue. So I'm going to make 1 scoop of blue ice cream. So now I have 1, 2, 3 scoops of ice cream. You know what's really good on ice cream? Some whipped cream. So I'm going to use yellow crayon because we can't draw white on white. So I'm going to use yellow crayon and I'm going to make some wavy lines that go up to a point and down to the other side for some whipped cream. Now, what do you put on ice cream? Like sundaes and all that. Some will say sprinkles, but me, I always put the cherry on top. So I'm going to make a circle, like so, for the cherry. Then I'm going to make a diagonal line that goes out with another diagonal line that goes out and connect them. So I have a cherry in its stem on top of my ice cream. Now we have done lollipops, cupcakes, and ice cream. We are going to do hamburgers. Now, I know we usually do eat hamburgers before we eat the dessert, but today we're going to have the hamburgers after because hamburgers are a little bit more complicated to draw. We are going to need our orange crayon, and we're going to go to the bottom and we are going to draw a horizontal line near the bottom. Then we're going to draw 2 short vertical lines, one on either side. So one right here and one right here. We're next going to get the brown crayon that we used earlier. And we are going to draw a small curved line over here. And then we're going to draw a horizontal line that goes over, and then another short curved line. You know what I like on my hamburgers? I like cheese. So I'm going to get a yellow crayon for a cheeseburger, and we are going to draw a diagonal line that goes near the center. It's long. And we're going to draw another diagonal line to the other side like that. So it looks like a slice of cheese on our hamburger. Next, we're going to add some lettuce. And I'm going to get my green crayon. And I'm going to draw a wavy line from one side of my hamburger to the other side. We're going to draw another one, so it looks like our lettuce is kind of, bumpy and high, and we're going to draw a third one, so it looks like we have a lot of lettuce on top of our cheeseburger. You know what I like on my hamburgers? I like tomatoes. Not everybody likes tomatoes, but I like tomatoes in my hamburger. So I'm going to get my red crayon and I'm going to draw one vertical line that's right here, that's nice and short, and another vertical line right here, and one in the middle. So I have 1, 2, 3 vertical lines. And I'm going to connect my first 2 vertical lines with a horizontal line. Then I'm going to go to my middle vertical line that I drew the line to, and I'm going to draw another line from that one over to my other vertical line. If you notice, it makes them look slightly uneven, kind of like slices of tomatoes kind of look on sandwiches. So I have 1 and 2 slices of tomatoes. One thing I love on my hamburgers is pickles. Not everybody likes pickles on their hamburgers, but I like pickles on my hamburgers. And I'm going to draw vertical lines just like I did here, but I'm going to draw one on one side, another one on the other side, and then 2 in the middle that are kind of evenly separated. So it looks like I have 1, 2, 3 pickles that I'm making. So I'm going to connect these lines, these vertical lines to each other with horizontal lines. So I have 1, 2, 3 pickles. Now, I don't like onions on my hamburgers, so I'm going to skip the onions on my hamburger, and I'm going to get my orange crayon again. So I want to draw a horizontal line from one side to the other side, and I'm going to draw a big curved line. Now, mistakes happen, just like this. Notice how I went down and I made a mistake. That happens. You know, we can get mad at our mistakes. We can get frustrated with our mistakes, but they happen. Sometimes it happens because we're trying to go too fast. Sometimes it happens because we just can't make a great curved line. Sometimes, you know, we make it because our hand slips. Here, couldn't see how long my hamburger was, so I made it a bit short. That happens. That happens. What we can do is make another hamburger later, but today I'm not going to do so. I'm going to get my brown crayon again, and I'm going to go to the top of my hamburger, and I'm going to draw 1, 2 diagonal lines like this, and then I'm going to connect them with a kind of another diagonal line like that. Then I'm going to get some red crayon, and I'm going to draw a zigzag line here and a zigzag line here, and then connect them with zigzag lines. And I'm finished. So the flag, and people usually put it when they say special order. Today is no onions on our hamburgers. I had a good time.